Hello, parents, teachers, whoever feels like watching this right now. Hello, hi, how are you? I am Brianna Doan Delamarco. I am a mom of 5, and I am currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in early childhood development. I want to talk today about process art. What is process art? You might be wondering, what the heck is that? What are you talking about? That's a random crap my kids bring home? Yes, it actually is. The paper that you might have gotten home that has random things glued all over it that your kids are telling you is a monster, or the watercolors papers that just have random watercolors all over it, or even just the scribble scrabbles that your kids do every day. That is all process art. Why is it called process? Because we are going to trust the process. Trusting the process of what they're going to create as little children. Process art literally helps develop the whole child. What do I mean by developing the whole child? I mean, it is going to help them develop self-control. They're going to learn they're going to use critical thinking skills. They're going to learn how to create different colors. They're going to learn how to solve problems. So it's also problem solving skills. I don't have this and I need this. How can I make that happen? Simple. You can even help walk them through that without telling them exactly what to do. They can experiment, explore on their own, and figure out what's going on. They're going to even get a little bit of sensory. They don't have to use a paintbrush. They don't have to use them. They can use their hands. Use their hands and make something. Process art can be clay. It can be paint. It can be gluing things on a piece of paper. It can be creating 3D things that you show them how to do that with different pieces of paper. It's literally anything that you can think of that they can do with their hands that you are not showing them and telling them what to do. This is so beneficial for children just to learn how to be themselves. They get that sense of autonomy. They can choose, they can pick what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and when can I stop. Because guess what? It's done when they are done. How easy is that? How simple and how great would that be to always have a choice? Because guess what? As adults, we always have a choice. So why not teach our kids that they have choices? They have choices within reasonable limits. I am definitely not here saying let them run around and do whatever they want with no boundaries. No. Have boundaries, but let them create what they want to create. I do have 2 examples of different kinds of art. I have a product art, which is something that we are more worried about the product, not the process. And I have something that's more a process art because we were just trusting the process. We were experimenting, we were discovering. When my son was 1 is when we did this process art. When my older son was in pre-K is where the product art is from. The product art was from a Mother's Day project. It is adorable. I love it. I think it was very creative. But would I have loved for him to have a little bit more thinking and something that came from his heart and not from the teacher's heart? Absolutely. This is an example of a product art piece. It is his hands that he picked out the colors and the teacher helped him cut it out, and his little foot. He was in pre-K when he made this. The pot also, the flowers, the petals are his fingerprints, and the bugs are his thumbprints. It's super cute. It's a very creative idea, but not a single thing on here he thought of other than the colors. This was definitely sit here, do this, give it to your mom. Adorable. He learned nothing doing this. Absolutely nothing. This was just, okay, we did it. My second example is this. This would be an example of a process art, because you know what? We definitely trusted the process when we did this. I took this canvas. You could also use cardstock. You could use paper. You could use a poster board. Literally whatever you felt like doing. And I took tape and I taped off the letter K, because this is my son's first initial. And then I gave him paint, and I let him use a paintbrush. He used his fingers. I think even at one point he used his toes. Again, he was only 1 when we did this, and so I just let him have at it. He definitely explored different colors. We were learning different colors here. We were really focusing on primary colors, so I did red and blue, and well, green isn't a primary color, but red, blue, he had some green. We were learning colors, and we went based off of his favorite colors. I let him kind of pick things, and we just trusted the process. After we were done, I peeled off the paint, boom, got a little decoration for his room that he got to do. And we get to keep it, and I can remember, hey, when you were 1, we did this. So, in all, process art helps your kid learn who they are. They get to learn self-regulation. They get to learn self-control. They can control what they do. You give them their things, and you keep it, you can limit it. You can keep it in a well-rounded area. But they get to control the situation. They get to do what they want to do. And if they're getting a little wild, you tone them back down. Hey, getting a little crazy. Focus on your art. And there's no pressure. No pressure at all to match what the teacher made, to match the expectation, because there is no expectation. Every single time that one of my kids has brought home a process art project, they're glowing. Absolutely glowing. Mom, look what I made today. Look at this. I put this on here, and I did this, and this is what this is. And I can sit here and ask them, how did you get the buttons to stick? How did you make this color? And you can just talk to them about it instead of, I don't know, my teacher told me to glue it down. What is this? It's a house. My teacher told me to do it. They don't care about those. They do not care. And at the end of the day, we all know that when they come home with something that they made for you with intention of it, like they created it, it means so much more than the cute cookie cutter thing that the teacher told them to do. Glue this, do this, write this, put your handprint on this. It's cute, but we all know those ugly mugs and ugly bowls and all the random clay things that they end up coming home with are so much better. So that is me telling you to trust the process and encourage more process art, because I promise you, you won't regret it, and neither will your kids.